Hi guys! I hope everyone is good. Sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm off my game. It's been a while since I filmed a video. My name is AJ Thomas, and this is my YouTube channel. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, like and subscribe. Of course, everybody knows that. So, hello. I don't really know how long this video is going to be. I plan on posting a couple of times over the next, month, 2 months. I haven't posted in a really long time, and I'm so sorry about that, but my life has been pretty busy. I have a job, I volunteer, I have school, I got a roommate. Well, I live with a bunch of people, but I have a room that I share with someone now. So that, if you can't tell, my room has changed a little bit because of that. Here is my jackets in my bag, so ignore that. But a lot of it is still the same. But yes, this is my room, and yes, sorry, I am a little frazzled. So I'm going to be trying a new way to film some of my reaction videos, so they might look different or have changed. Hopefully it's for the better. I'm not 100% sure though, so hopefully. Here's an update on my next book that's going to be coming out. It still doesn't have a title, but I'm having a lot of fun writing it. I'm at 20,000 something words of my second draft. My first draft was about 20,000 words, and I am now only halfway through what would have been my first draft, and I'm adding a whole bunch of stuff. I'm adding more kind of side plots. They're not side plots. They still have to do with the story, but I just call it A and B plot, kind of like a TV show. The A plot is about 3 girls who are stuck on an island for a certain amount of time. There's a lot of stuff that goes wrong. There's a lot of stuff that happens. There's predicaments they find themselves in, even when they first arrive on the island. But the B plot is their families and their friends and how they are handling everything that's going on. And there's a lot that has to do with that. The main characters are named Patricia, Charlotte, and Erica. And they are just 3 kind of regular teenage girls. Erica is more of an angsty. She has a bunch of piercings, but she's also very, she's secretly very sweet and also religious, which we dive into that a little bit in the book. And all of her almost religious trauma and her family life. Her family life isn't the best. She has an alcoholic, abusive father who's just very neglectful. And then you have Patricia, and you dive a lot into her story and her mom. And her mom is also an addict, but she is sober at the beginning of the story, and you kind of slowly figure out how bad it used to be and how much she definitely has matured and changed through her story and her dealing with her daughter being missing and having to go back to AA because she had stopped going a while before the book. You also deal with kind of her story and how she changes and matures and kind of tries to get ahead of her life and get it back. That's a huge point of her story, is her getting back her life, because she's been a mother pretty much her entire life. So you kind of go through that. She's been a mother almost as long as she's been alive. You go through her toxic relationship with her ex-husband, whose name is Chad. And Lottie is currently in an abusive relationship at the beginning of the book, and you kind of see how bad it is throughout the story. And she's a popular cheerleader. She grew up in a really rich family. Her parents have a bunch of kids that they don't really have great relationships with. A lot of them have moved out and have kind of gone on to do their own thing. And so Lottie is kind of their last chance at having a good relationship with their kid. But it never really works out. They're just not great parents. And you find out that Patricia's family used to be close with Lottie's family until Andrea, which is Patricia's mom, and Chad got a divorce, and they kind of separated ties because, as you find out, they're not very religious. Like, I wouldn't call them that. They're just very traditional. They're like traditional, rich, like white people. Like, they follow into that very stereotype of like a rich traditional person. And they don't have a great relationship with any of their kids, as I said. And you kind of go into that. So I'm sorry, this kind of went from an update to me talking about my book. But that is the update on my book. It's going good. School is going good. I am working very hard on that. I have a job. I've had a job for a couple of months. That is also going good. Yeah. My home life is good. I got friends, family. So that's your life update from me. I always say I'm going to come up with a schedule, but I never really stick to it. So we're kind of just going to take this one day at a time. I always kind of get stressed out when I come up with a schedule and try to make myself follow it. So that is what we're going to be doing. Hopefully we go back to doing reactions and edits and everything that you want in a YouTuber. But I suck at doing that, so sorry. But hopefully that happens. I'm going to be changing. Hopefully this is kind of better quality than on my phone, because I'm not filming on my phone. I'm filming on my computer. But it might be the same. I don't know. But it will change how I do reactions and how often I post. Hopefully. So that is your guys' update. I don't have much more to say on this update. Hopefully I'll be posting again very soon. Okay, so goodbye, guys. Yeah, like, subscribe, do all those things. Comment if you feel like it. No pressure. But if you do want to comment something, but not with words, leave me an emoji. The emoji should be something to do with books or writing. So a book emoji, a writing emoji, or just a traditional smiley face. So that is what I'm going to say. Sorry, I didn't know what to say at the end. This is awkward and long, so I'm going to say bye. Bye, guys.